Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. We're going to take a look at our proprietary scans for our leading stocks and take a look at what they have to imply for the next trading session. This is going to be for the non-farm number of the month. This is going to be for Friday, June 7th, 2013. When you go into a big number like that, you tend to go into in a fairly paired off state. We do have some signals here on both sides. But as you can see, there's almost an equal amount on both sides. So one kind of mitigates another one. So we are going into the number with a fairly neutral stance. We're having a pretty good bounce back today, as we suspected. We talked about yesterday in the market preview that it was pretty good probability that we'd see some profit taking from the shorts, which turns into short covering and some net buying into the close, and we're getting that right now. We're actually pushing out new highs of the day right now, with about 10 minutes to go in the market. The overall design of the market is still weak, though, even though we're bouncing. So we really have to key off of and see what they give us on the overall on the number tomorrow. But for today, there's definitely a couple of volume bumps here. Altera is printing a lot of volume. We've got a downside CPS signal, so keep an eye on that one. That one's full 3.5% below the day's open. First Solar, strong day, but on very, very light volume. The other one that's really kind of sticking out is Sina is catching a bid here this afternoon. It's well above the day's open. Moving on to the financials, couple of signals here. Neither of them are on any kind of impressive volume. The ICE is very strong, 3% above the day's open, and with an upside CPS signal. So that's going to be on my list for tomorrow if the market likes the number. The energy names, absence of signals here. The one thing that should jump out is Devon. We've got a volume deviation, and we're well below the day's open, even though the market's moving higher here this afternoon. We're about 4% below the day's open. Generals, again, pretty much paired off. Just one signal here, camouflage buy in Triple M. A couple of volume bumps. Pfizer, VMware, and Verizon. VMware was having a pretty good day. It did most of the heavy lifting in the very early session, and has kind of been more or less going sideways, even though the market's been climbing. But I want to take a look at a break over the high tomorrow on that one if we do see some good pricing. Housing still in motion. Most of the housing stocks are bouncing back very strongly today. Got volume bumps in DHI, Home Depot, and Toll Brothers, and most of these are very, very strongly above the day's open. Pretty much the best performing sector on the day. CSX has a volume bump, and that's about 2% above the day's open, so I'm going to have that on the list tomorrow. And as far as the commodities go, we do have some CPS signals here. Dollar got hit very, very hard, so we're starting to see some bids develop in some of the mining stocks, and that's definitely a theme that we've been on, looking at the mining stocks along GDX, ETF, things like that. So we're seeing upside CPS signals in ABX, Silver Wheaton, and Newmont. So no surprise there. So keep looking at those for continuations to the upside. All right, folks. Good luck tomorrow with the number. And as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.